brand of recreation. Can we do something about, can we get rid of that? The white? Thank you. Oh. Hollywood, brand of recreation, a filthy city, the streets littered with boob jobs and broken dreams. My name is Kapinski. Why is that funny? I'm a private eye, and I've seen my fair share of recreation. Ladies recreating themselves all over this filthy town. You know how it is. Girls arrive in Hollywood with all kinds of dreams, and they get made over. Dirty girls who sell it for money. Girls like, oh, I don't know, this one. Her name was Tina. Tina, the trombone, they called her. She came from Kansas City, Missouri, just blowing over the horn, right? Thought she was gonna make it as a showgirl in the Follies, a trumpet playing sure, a trumpet. You thought you were gonna make it, didn't you, baby? With your apple cheeks and your blonde hair. You thought you were going to be blowing your horn into fame, but you're blowing a lot more than a horn these days, aren't you, honey? Sucking it for money in the streets of Hollywood, because that's the only way you can get by. And there's one thing you always say to your Johns right when you finish sucking them. What did I say, baby? She just stammers, and it's so adorable. They come back for more. That's what it's like when you're an innocent, seeming but filthy whore. You know, when you're a whore, right? These ladies right here, Dolores and Cecily, gorgeous twins, all brunette, with big ones coming up. And you girls, you do filthy things. You men pay you to like get in catfights with each other. Catfights. You guys get in catfights with each other.
And mud.
And mud. You get in you pull each other's hair. You pull each other's hair. This John over here paid you a lot of money to pull each other's hair. Pull each other's hair.
There's no hair.
They're not the best hoes. Nobody said Hollywood was full of good hoes. Just that it's so full of hoes. And then there was the whole it woke you out. Then there was the whole Then there was the whore that woke you out.
Hello, Kapinski. Seems like I see you in all the worst places.
Her name was Woa. Woa the Hoa. What are you doing here, baby? I thought you gave up Howard. I thought you gave it up years ago.
I was just on a red carpet up by the Man Chinese, and I thought I'd come down and slum with you a little bit, baby. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Been ages. You and me used to go to the movies together and stick our hand in the popcorn.
And I'd say butter it up, and I'd reach in, and there you'd be.
I'd reach in, and there we'd be, all buttered.
Remember the jujubes that we stuck under the seats together, and the butter fingers?
Oh, baby, I loved you so much. I loved you so much. And you just kept hoeing and hoeing. You were barely there all the time. I was saying, baby, love me. And you'd give me a whittle, and then you'd save it for the John number 68.
I still love you, Kapinski. When I broke your heart, I knew that I had none, and I still feel bad about that.
You think you didn't have a how? So I'm confused about that.
I've had a few cardiologists, but that's different.
Baby, what do you mean you love me? Does that mean you love me, what you want to be with me, what we can be together? Is that what you're saying?
I miss the time we spent together.
I miss it too, Angel. You were the hottest towel whore, you were the hottest woman around.
I wasn't around much, but
No, you weren't.
when I was,
It was hot.
I was all there. For you.
So, is that what you're saying, Angel? Are you saying that you and me, and I can give up you two-bit oil? I can give up these girls?
I'm saying if you'll have me, if you'll take me back, I'll stop knocking my knees together for a couple of sawbucks, and I'll be there for you, baby.
And you'll give up hoeing, you'll give up sucking it and pulling each other's hair and all the sweaty things that sluts like you do. You'll give it up.
Well, life sucks. The big one, so to speak. But I love you, Kapinski.
Well,
When I was a child...
it's a yes or no answer, baby. You're going to give it up, or you're going to give up the hoeing. You're not going to give up the hoeing what? It seems queer.
When we moved to Minnesota, I said to my father, I said, no way, Daddy,
Are you yes or no? Are you with me or you're not with me? It doesn't sound like you're with me. Is that what you're saying?
And then a few years later, we moved to Iowa, and it was
You're not,
different.
you're not. You're just going to keep hoeing.
And-
Just say it. I'm still a whore. I'm still a whore. Say it.
My mother took me to Michigan, and that was a whole different scene. And
Well, we're not doing that. It's time for me and my quoting monologue. At the end of the night, you and I are not going to be together. It's time for this. Okay?
Tennessee had a whole different
No,
climate.
it's
than-
time for my quoting monologue. You understand that? We are not getting back together. It's time for me to have a quoting monologue. Okay? You ready? Okay? Please?
Okay.
The night was, the night was turn that, do something, thank you. The night was a normal night. The moon just so in the sky. And on nights like these, you know, in Hollywood, you can make yourself up any old way you choose. Why, you can recreate yourself again and again and again. Sometimes you know that it's the end of the night. everybody else.